Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to learn about strings in Python. If you remember in my previous video where I have given the introduction of the data types where I have already covered the string, but that was very basic. In this video I am going to cover what are the operations we can do in the string, where with the help of the Python inbuilt functions as well as few functions which is only going to support the strings data type. If you remember in the previous video when I have explained about the data type string, I have said that string is one of the powerful data type in the Python which simply can create in the double quotes or the single quotes. So I will revise those things also and then I will proceed further. Let's create one variable, that would be the name, let's say is equal to hello. This is one way. Second way is in the single quotes also we can do the same thing, or if you want to create one sentence then you can do that with single quotes, which will be the 3 times. So this is few lines, and if I'm going to the print this sentence, will get the result in the multiline. So for the multiline we are going to use this single quotes 3 times for starting and end, and for the single line we can directly execute the write the double quotes in the single quotes. So this already I have explained what's new in this video. Now we are going to do that. So one thing which we need to keep in mind, which I didn't explain yet in any of the videos. So there are two topics, that is one is mutable and the second is immutable. This is very important because these terms are going to be used in upcoming videos a lot. So basically mutable means which can be changed, changed oblique modify you can say, and the same thing here in immutable, that can't be changed or modified okay. So if I'm going to choose the term mutable, means that variable is not going to be that variable is going to be changed, and if I'm going to use the immutable, that it means that variable cannot be changed. So what kind of string? A string is the data type which is the immutable type. Okay, so let's say I have written the name, that is, let's say Python. Okay, because we are learning Python, I can print it the name and I will get the Python. But here if I want to change the index of 0, which is p, with some value, that is, let's say a, and I want to write print name, I'll get the error because a string object does not support item assignment because this is the immutable type. Okay, in the previous video I have explained about the indexes, so if you guys don't remember, I will recall that one as well here. Okay, I'll do one thing. In the next line I will come to that particular line and I will start with the has, and p will be 0, y will be 1, t will be 2, h will be 3, o will be 4, and n will be 5. Okay, so this is the index. Basically index start from the 0 to the rest onwards, whatever the strings length you can say. Okay, so index is going to start by the 0 and till further the based on the length of the string, and we can get each character from that index very easily with the help of which I have mentioned in here just now. We'll do the same thing, print name and the index 0. I'll copy paste several times. So index 2, I will copy index 4 and I'll print. So you can get that PTO. So 0 is P, 2 means T, and O is for fourth number of index. Okay, so we cannot modify any particular index of the string because the string is immutable, but we can update the variable. So let's say right now we have assigned in the name the value Python, but I can again assign something like hello and I can print it so that you can guys check. So now the output is hello. So we cannot modify any particular index of that string, but yes, we can reassign some new string to that particular variable. So these both are very different. So don't mix up this, guys. Okay, I think this is very much clear. Okay, so next is we have few operators which we can use in this string. I have shown already few of two of them, I guess. So I will start with that. So if we want to concatenate two particular string, that is fstr is equal to hello and the second str is word and I want to create the result, then by the concatenating these two string I can write like that. This is very simple, like a mathematics, and you are going to get the result hello world, very easy. Okay, we don't get here any spaces because we didn't give that, so I can write like that, and now the result will be hello world. Okay, also we can do the multiplication operation. So if I want to write result is equal to f string into 2 and print the result, then the output will be hello hello. Okay, so we are very much clear about this plus operator, this multiplication operator, and this square bracket which is being used for the indexes. Now we have new thing, that is slice. Okay, so what is slice here? So I can write name colon and let me print it and see what will be the result. Result is hello. Okay, so when we are going to print this name, then also we are getting the hello, and here when we are going to do this with the colon, then also we are going to get the hello. Then what is this slice? So I will write here what is slice. Basically what these quotes colons referred. So I will write that is start, then stop, and then step over. This is very important concept, guys, so don't forget. So first value will be the start, second value will be the stop, and third will be the step over. Here we didn't mention anything, so everything is kind of by default. Start is what will be the start index for this string which we are passing, what will be the stop index, till there only the interpreter will go and execute that, and what will be the step over. By default that is 1, we can say, because if you are going to iterate, then from h to next index that will be +1, from 0 to +1 that will be 1, and it's gonna be e. We can change that one also. So might it's look confusing to you guys, but what I'll do, I'll give some examples so that you can understand more. So let's say I have name, that is Python. Oh, I have already wrote this, so I will just copy paste so that with the index you guys can remember that what is happening exactly. Okay, now what I'll do, I will write print and the name and 1:3. So it's really not important that you need to give all three values, you can give anything. Based on that, it's pretty much smart to understand what we are doing. Here we have given 1:3, so it's mean we want to give the start index only and the stop index only. So what will be the output? Or output will be the yt, because the index 1 contains the y and index 3 contains the h, but this 3 is stop. So for the stop one, it's not gonna be execute, so it's gonna be execute till 2 only. So that's why we got yt. Clear? Now again I'll copy paste, we'll check some more examples. So let's say I'm going to give this 5 now, and I'm going to give a step over, let's say 2. Okay, now what will be the output? Output is y and h. Y and h. We'll take a look. It's a start from the index 1, so that is pretty much clear, that would be y. What else? It will stop up to 5, but the step over value is 2. So now 1 plus 2 is 3. So it will jump to the index 3. Next iteration will be index 3. So that's why it's gonna take this h, that is on 3. Fine. Now we have index 3. Now what will happen? Again the next step over will add 2. So 3 plus 2, 5. So what will be the index? Index will be 5 only, but 5 is the stop, correct? That's why I told in this example that whatever the stop index, that not gonna be print. So that's why only YH is in picture. Now let's check few more example. Let's say I have given this 11. What will happen? Only y, because after 1 index 1 plus 11, that will be 12, and there is no index of 12, so only y is going to be print, means other than that value is out of the bound. Okay, we'll take few more examples. Let's say, yeah, by default one. So I want by default values of start and stop. So by default is whatever the start and the end, that would be based on the length of the string. I'm going to execute it. This is PTO. So pretty much clear. It's gonna be start by P and gonna be add by 2 to index. So after every letter is gonna be skip next letter and then again next, and also that's why P, T and O. I hope you guys are getting whatever I'm explaining here. Let's say the next example, what I'll do, I'll give only the stop index. Other than things will be the by defaults, means start index will be 0 and this step over will be 1. Okay, that's why we got the PYT. Now one thing which is very important, if you want to reverse the string, that is very simple with this step over. Keep this start and index by default and just give the step over -1. See, we got the reverse of the string. So this is very simple in this Python, you can say, by helping of this start, stop and step over functionality or the methods. Okay, for getting, so come to the next point, for getting the length of the string. I have already explained the previous video. I will just remind here that we can use predefined method of the Python language, that is len, and send the object, and that object is the string, the data type, and we can get the length. So this is not related to the string only, this is related to the Python language, inbuilt function of the Python, you can say. But other operations which we are doing basically with the string dot something, that is the predefined functions of the string data type. So we'll check few that one. So let's say name is hello. Okay, now I want to capitalize it. What I'll do, I will write name dot capitalize. See, now this H is capital. Okay, So here we are accessing this with name dot. So with dot means this function is only available for the string, not for the other data types. But this len, as we are directly using it, this is might be available for other data type as well. So what I'll do, if you want to uppercase, there is simple method upper. We got all the character in the caps. Also, there is one very interesting actually method that is by default in the Python. With the max, if I am going to pass this name, I will get the max later based on the ASCII value. Whatever every letter has the ASCII value, based on that we are going to get the value that is O. If the same, I am going to copy paste, and in place of max I am going to write the min. Then we are going to get E, because A, B, C, D, E. So it's start from E. We can see in this generally also, but it's depend on the ASCII value of each letter. Okay. I think I have explained all the things. Yes, one more important thing. Let's say I have told here that we use single quotes and double quotes, but in some time in the string we want to mention some special word with double quotes. What will be in that case? So just I'll give the demo. Let's say sentence is here. This is beautiful. Okay. Picture. This is a beautiful picture. I want to mention this beautiful in the double quotes, but already I am using this double quotes here. How we can do that? So we can use this slash, one break double quotes, then again slash, and one closing double quotes. Okay. Now if we are going to print this sentence, see, we got the output. This is a beautiful picture, and beautiful word is in double quotes. So we can do this also, because I want to show this, because most of the time we want to do that. So we can do that as well. I think this is pretty much clear. What else? We have one more thing which we can use. Let's say I have this name which is hello again, and I want to check that some specific character is available in this hello word or not. Then also we can check that. I can write print, and I can write, let's say, E. In is the keyword and the name. I will execute it, and I am going to get the result true, because E is available in this. Also, let's say I want to write A. So definitely A is not there, so the result should be false. So by the help of in, we can check that any specific letter is available in that string or not. In the vice versa, I'll just copy paste, we have not in as well. So this is going to be our result just reverse. So if this E is not available in the hello, then only the condition will be true, otherwise condition will be false. So here the result will be false. Same thing if I am going to apply here, then if A is not available in the name, then the condition will be true, otherwise condition will be false. So here the condition will be true. Okay, so this is very helpful if you want to do something, and it's not about a single letter. You can check a word also. So let's say I have the sentence which is this, and I want to check that is available there or not. So what I'll do, I will write is in sentence. I'll get the true. If I write again here, let's say ISA, then the condition will be false. So this is really helpful. Also, one thing I would like to mention, if we want to replace any particular word or later uh, basically word from the existing string, then also we can do that. How we'll do that? Let's say I'm going to write print sentence dot replace what I want to replace. I want to replace, like, let's say this with what? With that. So that our sentence will be, that is a beautiful picture. Done it, right? But if I am going to write this sentence, then see the magic. This is already, this is. So as I said that string is immutable, right? But you guys might be confused that why this uh, here in this output this is replaced with that. So guys, the string is immutable, that's why this particular string variable sentence is not going to be changed. This is as it is. So what this replace method is doing, it's taking all the content of this sentence variable and replace the this with that and creating a new string basically. So I can write the same thing here, new sentence is equal to, I will remove this and I will print sentence and the new sentence as well. So here you can see that sentence is, this is a beautiful picture, and new sentence is, that is a beautiful picture, correct? Yes. So here the sentence variable is as it is, because this is immutable we cannot do that, but with the help of existing string we can create a new string with some replacement of some word. So I think this is pretty much clear. So string is immutable, I'm again repeating it, but here replace method is doing, it's taking the string of this sentence variable, replacing this with that and creating a new string. Okay, thanks guys. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe my channel, and please write in the comment if you want a video on some specific topic. I would be happy to do that. Thank you.